we are evaluating secant, cosecant, and cotangent. Problem A, we're going to find the secant of negative 45 degrees. And for this, I'm using my unit circle. I'm going to find where negative 45 degrees is and then evaluate the secant. One thing to keep in mind is the cosine is the reciprocal of secant. So we're going to look for negative 45 degrees, and then we're thinking about the cosine, which is the x, and secant is the reciprocal of that. So we're looking at 1 over x. So cosine of negative 45, I'm going to take my unit circle. I'm going to find where 0 is. I'm going to go negative 45 degrees, which is clockwise. So that brings me to that 7 pi over 4. X coordinate is square root of 2 over 2. Now we are looking for the secant, which is the reciprocal. So that's going to be 2 over the square root of 2. I'm just going to flip those around. Reciprocal means to interchange numerator denominator. Then we'll rationalize. Two roots of 2 over 2. The 2's are going to cancel, and we're left with just the root of 2. So the secant of negative 45 degrees is going to be the root of 2. Cosecant of 150, I go find the 150 degrees. This one's going to be 1 over y. So I find the y coordinate at 150 degrees. That's 1/2. So the sine of 150 is 1/2. The cosecant of 150 is going to be the reciprocal of 1/2, which is 2. So there's your cosecant of 150. Now cotangent. Cotangent's the reciprocal of tangent. Tangent's y over x, so cotangent is x over y. Go to 120. X over y is going to be negative 1/2 divided by the y, which is square root of 3 over 2. And we have a complex fraction, so this is going to be the same as dividing fractions. Negative 1/2 times 2 over the root of 3. And the 2's reduce out, so we end up with negative 1 over the root of 3 times by the root of 3 times by the root of 3. We're going to get negative root of 3 over 3. So at the end there, I have to rationalize. There's a root of 3 down in the denominator. And our cotangent of 120 is going to be negative root of 3 over 3. Thanks for joining. That would be completing the chapter review part 1.